rage does not exist in a vacuum. If we don't get this election right, your wife, your daughter, your mother, we as women will become collateral damage to your rage.
That, of course, was former First Lady Michelle Obama and her message to voters in Michigan over the weekend. The former First Lady is on the trail this evening, once again, rallying voters in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's bring in Nikole Killion, who is following the former First Lady. Nikole, great to see you. Set the scene for us down there in Georgia.
Well, it is quite a scene, Bob. You can probably see behind me a lot of folks lined up here, many of them college students, some from Spelman College, also Savannah State, a number of other Georgia schools. And look, you know, so much of this event here tonight is really about mobilizing voters. I want to be very clear that former First Lady Michelle Obama is not here in her capacity of stumping for Vice President Kamala Harris, which is something that we saw over the weekend in Michigan, but rather this is some of the work that she has been doing for a number of years now in terms of her nonpartisan organization When We All Vote, which really has focused a lot on voter registration, voter mobilization, particularly in black and brown communities. So that really is the focus of tonight's event, to energize voters, to celebrate first-time voters, and really focus in this final week on upping that turnout, making sure people get out and have their voices heard.
Nikole, what are you hearing from voters in Atlanta?
Well, you know, we talked to a couple of folks here about being here tonight and, you know, what they think the former First Lady brings to the table, particularly in a state like Georgia, which will be so crucial in this election. Take a listen.
She's such a dynamic person and personality, and I certainly think that she can help to encourage those folks who may be indecisive.
I think Georgia we're going to have a great turnout this time, just like we did in 2020, if not better. I think we're already on the path to become, to outnumber what we did last time in the last election. At least that's what we're hoping for, because of course we ended in purple, but we want to turn this state blue.
So both of those women I talked to have been pretty involved in terms of voter engagement, trying to register new voters. And again, that is very critical in a state here like Georgia, where early voting is already underway. In fact, it surpassed the 3 million mark as of today, which election officials have been very encouraged by. But as you know, in a state like Georgia, particularly when we're talking about African Americans, they make up about a third of the electorate here. So that is why there is a lot of energy and effort in this final week of really trying to drive turnout among that demographic. Certainly that can make or break things either for Vice President Harris or former President Trump, who are both trying to court that specific demographic.
Nikole, several professional basketball players have been helping with the get out the vote efforts. What's going on with the NBA and their participation in politics, at least some of the players?
Yeah, excuse me, sir. You know, this is really a part of, again, Michelle Obama's work around When We All Vote. And so earlier today, the organization released a new ad with a number of athletes, some of whom are involved with her organization, like Chris Paul and Steph Curry. Take a listen to the ad that they released earlier today.
I'm a baller, a shooter. I'm a rookie. I'm a coach, a Hall of Famer, a playmaker. I'm a world champion, record breaker, a history maker, a leader.
I'm a WNBA champion.
But most importantly, I'm a voter. I'm a voter. I'm a voter. I'm a voter. And no matter who you are, what you do,
or what people call you,
this year, call yourself a voter. Period. Make your plan to vote now and make your voice heard.
So again, whether it's young voters like those who are here today, also reaching out to young men, which we know is a very critical demographic as well. You know, these are the types of efforts and campaigns we are seeing on the part of the former First Lady to, again, try to drive turnout among some of those demographics that could be essential to the upcoming election, Bob.
Nikole Killion, thank you so much for your reporting.